Amazon delivery. Welcome back to the channel. This is my review of a Vax Pace Vacuum Cleaner. Let's let it rip. Box is quite large. Expected a kind of slimline box. As usual, lots and lots of packaging. Reveals a tiny box. This is the Hoover. Right, so let's get rid of this big box. That is incredible. I'm going to show you the Amazon packaging. That is the Amazon packaging for this small boxed Hoover. Ridiculous. So, back to this review, unbox, whatever you want to call it. Let's get going. So, first things first. I don't think we need the scissors anymore. Let's get it out of the box. What does it say on the box? Vax Pace, 1 PWR battery, 1 PWR charger, 2-in-1, dusting brush and crevice tool, wall mount, user guide, contents may vary. I think from memory that it's blue, and grey. Excuse me. So, in the corner we have the charger. Now, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking perhaps you have to take the battery out to charge it. Might be completely wrong. We got the motor head, brushed motor head. Looks pretty sturdy to me. We got the vacuum body. Guessing that you pull down to take this out. See if we can get it back. Yeah. And to empty it, it looks like you do have to take this off, and then yeah, that's a bit. I'm comparing it to Dyson V8 Animal. Maybe that's my problem. Right, let's get this bit back on. So what else have we got in the box? We have some instructions. Which look a bit boring. We won't read those. Right, so in here we've got the crevice tool, we've got the small upholstery brush, soft bristle. These probably can be attached directly. That needs to go on there, I believe. Okay, put them on as well. Got the main shaft, battery goes in here. What else is in the box? Oh look! There's a cat! They send you a cat. Strange, isn't it? Maybe that's why the box was so big. Right. Let's put this shaft on. Probably goes around that way. That's it. And then we need to put the motor head on. Press the button. Ah! That hurt. Injury already. Caught my skin in that. Ow. Yeah, word of warning, be careful when you attach that to that because you can trap your skin. Right. And the remaining bit in here is, whoops, is the battery, which couldn't find earlier. There it is. That goes onto there like that. So straight away I'm seeing some downsides. Go into those in a minute. And the wall mount. These are £130, these vacuum cleaners. Right, so let's go. First things first. So this is the wall mount, which looks quite flimsy. I would say it's more of a stay, a vacuum cleaner stay, so you can't see on the video, but basically I'm not sure this is sturdy enough to hold the cleaner clear off the floor. I think it does need to rest on the floor like that, so you can pull it away and then just pop it back in place. That's how I would interpret that. Okay. Right, yeah, so the downside is that when your battery, you pop your battery in like that, but when it's flat, you've got to then take it out of there and then plug it in here. It's a bit like having a Makita battery that you kind of have to take out. So there's no kind of like direct input on the body of the vacuum cleaner to charge the battery in situ. You have to take the battery out each time. That's a bit of a downside, isn't it, really? So, okay. What we'll do, the batteries, is there a battery charge indicator? Yeah, there is. So on the back of the battery, there is, if you press the button, a charge indicator. These batteries, lithium ions, they always come partially charged. They can't do them fully charged due to transport. So what we'll do with that 2 bar, we'll do a simple test of vacuuming up some things. Let's do a quick. Oh. Right, there's a free extended warranty which we need to do because most of my videos on these previously on different vacuums, things always tend to go wrong. Let's do a quick test. On the buttons, I think it's got a boost button and it's got the power up and power down. That's a momentary switch. So if we switch it on once, this one is the motor head. So I switched it on and at the moment we've just got suction, we haven't got the motor head. So if I press the motor head button, there we go, that's the motor head going. And also it comes with a light in the front. It is feels fairly sturdy. So the momentary switch is quite nice. So unlike a Dyson V8, you don't have to hold the button down continuously. You can just press it once to switch it on and press it again to switch it off. So there's no holding down buttons. So that's quite good. Let's do some testing of hoovering up stuff, shall we? We'll probably start with some of this Amazon packaging. That'd be quite interesting. Just going to change the camera angle. While we're on this, let's have a look at this packaging situation. Now, who else thinks that is slightly ridiculous for a tiny Hoover? It's kind of funny. It's the worst example I've seen, must admit. I haven't seen this amount of packaging before for something so small. Right, let's get on with the testing. Let's do some testing with the bits of paper that have been left. So, for scale, that's the cat. So what we're going to do is do a simple test to see how easily this stuff gets sucked up. So, what we're going to put it on, we'll put it on brush. So we turn it on, and we put the brush on, and boost, that's boost, press again for boost off. so that's that complete. Not saying it struggled, but picking up bits of cardboard, paper that are completely flat on this hard floor didn't go 100% as expected, but it did get it up, and proof is in the pudding when you look at the bits of paper inside the vacuum cleaner. So moving on to another test, let's see what we can do. Right, let's go porridge. That's the porridge. If you can see it, let's see if we can hoover it up. Brush is on. So that was the test. You can see the porridge is in there. Let's get this off. Right. I can also see that my paper has blocked the inlet a little bit. That is just a rubbery flexy thing, so I'm not sure how long that'll go on for. What else? We got the filter. Got a filter in here. So lift the lid, and then the filter comes out. I won't get that out, but so and emptying this is a case of just pressing that, and then the bottom flap will drop open. You can empty it. So yeah. Next bit I want to do, I want to obviously charge this battery. Anyway, we'll pop it on charge and we'll do some more extensive testing. Right, so let's have a look at the battery. So, battery pack. That's interesting, just notice that on the head all the plastics are scratched. Maybe a return. Right, so charger, push it on, clicks into place, we switch on, and there is the charging indicator. Right, so that's the stand, or I'm going to call it the holder upper. Okay. Now, again, thinking Dyson all the time, where are the clips to hold these tools? Where do these tools go? There's no place on the vacuum cleaner to store them, so where do you put these? These go in a drawer, do they? Along with previous ones that have been lost and never found. I had a look in the manual actually, because I was just thumbing through to see, and none of the diagrams show you how to store this, which is a bit, it's like I'm missing something here, but I don't think I am. I can't see it anywhere. Other stuff that I've noticed on here, well, there's the storage. Other things that I've noticed are that the filter is washable up to 40 degrees. That's how to use the crevice tool. There. Washing the filter. Right, so this vacuum is now going to go on a long-term test. Right, it is time for an update on the Vax Pace. This is after a week's use, so I think that's a fair amount of time. Observations are, and this is in comparison to a Dyson V8, but the basic functionality should roughly be the same. So anyway, problems observed are the weight, being a 4 amp hour battery, the main body, it does feel quite heavy. I checked the weights of these, and this I believe comes in at, what is it, 3.6 kilos. It's not amazingly different in weight between this and a Dyson V8, but I think that the problem comes down to maybe the shaft of the vacuum cleaner. I think these would be better if they were adjustable on all stick cleaners, but yeah, so the weight is one of them. The other is emptying the bin. Now you take the bin out, you release it, you press the button at the bottom, the blue one, to open the door. That works fine, but because the way that the bin and the filter inside have been made, the rubbish seems to get stuck, wedged between the internal filter in the bin and the outside plastic of the bin. It kind of like just wedges in, so you kind of have to sort of dig it out, which is it's just annoying. What else? So on the head, I found this straight away, probably more to do with hard floors, but although it's got rubberized feet, it doesn't really, when you turn it, you can end up having it locked like that. So when you pull it back, it's dragging it back like that, turned, not straight, which is a bit weird, but not a massive problem. But yeah, it's just trying to get it into corners really. It doesn't always want to turn. It's a bit funny. The head's good. I mean, it's got these lights on the front, which are good for picking up rubbish on the floor that you can't maybe see from head height. But yeah, a couple of things. This brush pops out, which is quite good for cleaning hair off the brushes. What else? It's using it does feel not as wide as the V8, but in actual fact there's only probably about 5 or 6 centimeters difference in the width. So are we keeping it? No, we're sending it back. Just those points are a bit irritating, and also the fact that you have to take the battery out of the cleaner and then put it in a separate charger. It's fine for power tools and, you know, drills and kind of impact drivers and stuff like that, garden stuff, but when you're using the vacuum cleaner every day, it's a bit irritating. So yeah, that's not great. If they had it integrated with a little plug that you push your charge and adapter in, that would be perfect, but they don't. Obviously there's some price differences between this and a Dyson. It's probably roughly, I don't know, less than half price of a Dyson, these things. So yeah, it's an honest review. Let's see what feedback you guys have on these. Maybe your feedback's been a bit more positive. The fact that I kind of like pinched my skin as well when I was putting this together, that was a bit irritating. So I didn't get off to a very good start with this right from the get-go. Right, so that is it. That is the review. There will obviously be another review of another vacuum cleaner coming up soon when we ship this one back and we get some sort of replacement. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and I'll see you on another one.